thinking, Chuck. It's thinking.
We are live.
Hey, here we go, guys. Good afternoon. Good evening. This is David and Chuck here on the Tuscola pregame show. Live. I'm live at CE Weatherby Stadium here in beautiful Waynesville, North Carolina. Chuck, it's a gorgeous night. Got to get kids out there in pregame, helmets, shoulder pads, uh, looking good, and they're going to go all black tonight, Chuck.
Okay. Good
So,
good guys wear black.
well, that's what John Madden said. So, anyway, uh, big game tonight, big non-conference game. Mountaineers and the Wolverines from Polk County. And Chuck, you've had some time to think since we spoke this morning. And what do you give me some thoughts here?
There weren't a lot of penalties against Madison. It was 11 in terms of for first games. And so I'm sure that coach at Polk County is going to want to fix those because you can't, in order to beat Tuscola, you can't have a lot of penalties playing them on the road. So I still think this is a 4-quarter game. And we'll see. The interesting thing I want to see is how Johnson plays this game. Is he going to play to the vest, or get them in rhythm? Or is he just going to come out and just let it fly?
Well, it's a little. We can say now, Chuck. I can tell you, this is pregame warm up. It's nothing. A lot's going to, happen as far as any scouting left tonight. But I see Gavin and Ty Walker down to not dressed tonight. Both of them are not dressed.
Yeah, this is going to be a big game for Cooper Williamson. I just feel it in my bones that this is a game for Cooper to shine. He's got the material. He's an excellent football player, and they're going to put the rock in his hands. And Line's got to do what they got to do, and Jet and Bo are going to play a role in this too. But I think the guy that I'm looking for to have a big game is going to be Cooper Williamson.
Yeah. And I think, I agree with you. I also look for Bridger Jones to have a big part in this thing tonight. Uh, so, Coach Matthews, you got a minute to come over here? You just want to sit there? Okay, I was going to get Coach Matthews to talk about a football thing. So, Chuck, if you're running this thing tonight, you're going to keep it close to the vest. You're going to open it up.
I'm going to try and play as clean of a football game and opening it up when I'm coming off a 49-6 loss. I'm going to try and play everything close to the vest, let my kids be in the game, and let them take over the game in the fourth quarter. So to me, I'm just going to play this thing as much as possible close to my vest and see, make sure my team maybe a touchdown ahead or within striking distance entering the fourth quarter. I want my guys to feel good every quarter they go on. Maybe we can kind of get a little more aggressive or get a little more creative as the game goes on. But the first quarter, it's really close to the vest.
Let me see if I don't know that I can do. I was going to say I was going to flip it around and let you look at the pants. Uniforms are a big deal. You know that. Black pants with a big white stripe and two yellow stripes on it. Good looking pant, good looking helmet, good looking jersey. So black on black tonight with the yellow and yellow and white accents. Looking good. And I know I get, especially right now, I'm just kind of all over the place, Chuck, because I want them to play well, and I worry, but I'll see in a minute. The Big T Club just came by. Come, the president, have a seat here real quick,
Yes,
just
sir.
a second. Just we'll get back to talking football in just a second. I want you to introduce yourself. This is the president of the Big T Club. Introduce yourself.
How you doing?
No, everybody's watching, not just Chuck. So
Okay.
introduce yourself.
Hey,
Tell
Chuck.
everybody who you are.
Hey, I'm Andrew Ferguson, and I'm the Big T Club president this year. And I'm here to help out the Mountaineers, have a winning season, and do good things for this team, this school. And
Yep. Have you got it? What have you got going on tonight? Is there anything special that you know
we'll be
about?
doing 50-50 as usual tonight. We got new merchandise in. It's this right here in the trailer for anybody that wants to come through. And we've got last year's coaches' hats for sale in the merchandise trailer, the black ones of these. So we're excited to get those out to everybody. And yeah, we're excited to be here and get this home opener started and see what these boys can do.
All right.
So,
All right, brother. Go
Dave,
do your
good to see
thing.
you.
All right, Chuck. Just needed to. It's a total thing, but back on the football end of it, I agree with you, but I think that they can get Bridger in spaces and get him the ball between the hashes. I think Cooper proved last week that he can run the ball between the tackles. And in the ISO game, you can do play action even out of the spread. So, I agree with you. I think it's just going to be a slow process as you integrate more with a young quarterback and a really, really young core.
I agree. So I agree wholeheartedly. Um, Defense, you have all phases of your game. You want to get better. Obviously, that's what you're using this non-conference. But when you're going to play tough teams, Polk's a team that you got to find out exactly how they are because they don't have a lot of numbers. Okay, so they have traditionally been a very tough football program, just like Ashland. They have their ups and downs. So we'll find out if they're having their up or their down part of of their season. But I think David, it just goes back. Jonathan knows it. Is that look? We're going to be focused on us. We got to because we got to in order to get better. We got totally focused on us, and I think that was what the focus was all week long. And getting better, not making the mistakes that they made, correcting those, discipline their program, and sometimes you want to discipline your team, not make mistakes. You don't get wild with the offense. You don't get wild with the offense. You get very disciplined about 5 run plays. We're going to throw 4 or 5 pass plays, and we're going to throw them. And we do them well. Then we start more and more goes away.
And don't forget that to keep your eye on us on the Facebook page during the game, as the Tuscola Football Network will give you live score updates throughout Western North Carolina, compliments of Chuck Fevernetz, right? So thank you, Chuck, for all the hard work because it is not easy to keep up and do what you're doing to make sure that everybody out here gets the scores of all the other
Right.
games. It's a hell of a lot of hard work, so thank you.
Well, we're about an hour away from me getting started. Most teams are starting at 7:30. So, but there are some teams that will start at 7.
Any games that you want to make people aware of?
No, we're going to focus in on teams that are on the schedule for Tuscola, the
Okay.
conference team, and the mountain teams. And we can give you scores from the lower level, lower classification schools, not lower level, but lower classification. But we're going to get our people where we can out the month of
Well, guys, we had a really good show this morning and great response, and we just wanted to make sure that we took a few minutes before the kickoff tonight to kind of touch base. Looks like a pretty good crowd starting to gather as we're still 55 minutes away from kickoff. So, keep your eye here for the scores for this game and for the other scores around Western North Carolina. And then Chuck and I and Coach Crompton will see everyone else at 8 in the morning on the Jonathan Crompton Show. And it would hope that we're talking about a big Tuscola win.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Got to be positive. We're in the non-conference schedule. Everybody be patient. All is good. Nothing to panic about.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to get out of here. I'm going to sit down here and kind of get a little nervous and get me a water to calm my little butt down. So, Chuck, we'll see you tonight. So I'll look forward to seeing the updates. Everybody have a good night and go Mountaineers. Thank you, Chuck.
Go Mountaineers. Bye.